going to talk, Nancy, we're going to talk about what you excelled at, some things to think about for your next speech, and something to challenge yourself. You're comfortable in front of the room. You have a good presence. You look like this is something you like, and we all are engaged when we see that. So that is something that you just now, I would say naturally have. I don't know if it feels that way, but you appear that way on stage. And you have very good visual language. So when you were describing the melting steel pot at whatever degrees, like I can envision that, the giant cheese grating, and it goes into our mac and cheese. So that's all good. You had your bag of tricks. So visually that helps us, again, bring us all in, because, you know, we want to see what your job is, because I didn't really know an environmental consultant did either. So that was, we got to know you a little bit, and then we got to see the things. So those are all really, really good. So let's talk about the items that you can think about for next time, okay? I want to see a picture of maybe a big pot melting. So since you had the visuals, utilize it. So I like the fact that you had it black when you were talking. That's great. I've done that in the past. I think it helps because it doesn't distract from the words that you're saying. I really like that, but it doesn't have to be the pot you saw, but see that, or a picture of Kraft macaroni and cheese, or cheese grating or something, right, to help a little bit. I think that helps just add to the story, right? Since you do such a good job at the description, it would just add another layer to it. And at the beginning, the meme slide, you had a lot of memes, and they were a little hard to read, just FYI, but the ones I saw were funny. So what you were good at, some things to think about for next time. Now, challenging yourself. This is for everybody in this room, myself, everybody. Narrow, 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 narrow your topic. So you had a lot of good things in there. You talked about spray paint something, and that sounded really interesting. And then you talked about some language that's in environmental consultant that I kind of got a little, wasn't quite sure all the things you were saying. Like, I understood it, but it got a little muddy there for just a minute. And then you talked about the beautiful, where you go to different areas, etc. You could probably have 2 different speeches with that. So I know with an icebreaker, we're trying to just get everybody to listen to us, but think about really like your drive across Kansas when you took the wind farm picture. I love wind farms. Everyone here laughed. I love wind farms. I honestly do. So for me, you could do that and talk about your trip to the manufacturing plant, etc. So just really narrow that down. You did a really good job. I think we all got to know you a little bit, and you're now going to get environmental questions and what people do. So thank you.